welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing amazing. I am doing great. So I decided to film all my favorites in one day, but I was like, I don't want to come back with the same outfit, you know. I wanted to put some effort into it. So I decided, hey, why don't I change my wig and change my dress or my top and come back and fool y'all to thinking it's a whole different day. It's not. It's the same day. Yep, I just went and changed my hair and my dress. I hope you guys appreciate the effort. Without further ado, let's jump right into my favorite foundations of 2017. As you guys know, I've pretty much dubbed myself foundation queen of the world. I have tried every foundation there is to try out there. If I haven't tried it, it's not worth it. This year is no exception. I have my favorite foundations of the year. Before I start, I do want to say that there are two foundations that came out this year that are really popular that I did review, but that are not part of this. If I was being honest with myself, I'm only picking the foundations that I reach for constantly. And although those foundations were really good and they're awesome and I do wear them sometimes, I don't reach for them as much as I do these ones right here. And those two foundations that I know you guys are probably going to boo me or like side-eye me, but that's okay. You know, this is my platform, so I can do what I want. Those are going to be Fenty Beauty. Okay, Fenty Beauty Brigade, don't kill me. I love the Fenty Beauty foundations, but I can't find my color in it. After I tried my summer color, the one that I tried back then when I was showing you guys about it, that one had a little bit more chocolatiness to it. But now that I'm losing most of my chocolatiness because it's not as sunny outside anymore, even though it's supposed to be sunny California, I don't know where the sun went. It has not been sunny that much. I'm losing some of that color. So I don't have a color anymore. I've tried every color that you can think of, nothing matches me, and I really just don't want to have to deal with that, you know? So I'm just gonna save that one for the summertime. But these ones I wear all year round. These ones I can always tweak to work for me. The Fenty Beauty one I can always tweak because I feel like it dries down a completely different color. So if you make like one mistake, you might end up looking real pink or you might end up looking real ashy. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave that one off to the side. Huda Beauty is a pretty good foundation. I maybe would have loved it like a couple of years ago when I was really into like full coverage, but it was okay. It didn't blow my mind or anything like that. I mean, I didn't throw it away either, but it was just all right. I didn't keep it. I returned it. So it didn't blow my mind enough that I felt like I had to keep it. I did keep Fenty Beauty because I support Black business women and I would keep that foundation even if I don't like it. Anyway, let's jump right into my favorite foundations. So we're gonna start with an oldie and goodie. I've talked about this foundation plenty of times, so I'm just gonna quickly show you guys this foundation so we can move forward. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. This is in the color Nutmeg 6W2. I have it in two colors. I have it in Nutmeg and I also have it in Sandalwood. Right now, I'm more of my sandalwood color, but I'm out of my sandalwood foundation. So this works really well. This is an all-time favorite. If I'm going somewhere where I know I need my makeup to not come off, not play me, not give me flashback, none of that. If I just want my face to be beat and I don't want to have to think about it, Estee Lauder Double Wear is always number one choice. The next one we're gonna be talking about is no stranger here to my channel. I love this foundation. I've talked about it. I didn't always love it. I started loving it maybe about a couple of years ago, maybe like a year ago. I really started loving it. This is the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra foundation and I have mine in the color 500 Suede W, and this is what it looks like. Love this foundation, especially in the winter time. This is my perfect winter shade. Even in the summertime, sometimes I can get away with wearing this foundation, but I absolutely love it. It has the right amount of gold to just make my skin look really nice. It's not too red. It's not overly gold. I just really like the way it looks on my skin. Whenever I pick a foundation on Sephora.com, I always see which foundation falls within the same spectrum as this one, and I know if it's like in the same spectrum as this one, I know most likely I'm going to like it. It has SPF 15. It claims to be a ultra long wear. I would say it's a pretty decent wear. It's not as long of a wear as my double wear. Nothing lasts as long as my double wear, but it's a pretty decent wear. With my double wear, I believe I can have this on for 24 hours. With my Lancome, I would say 12 to 18 hours is that range, and then it's done. Like, I gotta take it off. But I guess if you're somebody with more normal, I swear, every time I try to film, everybody gotta come out with their motorcycles, their lawnmowers, their hammers. Yeah. This works really well. Just try it. Just go out and try it. Tons of colors to choose from. Awesome foundation. Next one, drugstore. Okay, the drugstore was giving it to me this year a whole lot. So, you guys are familiar with this foundation. This is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. And although I like the Maybelline Fit Me, it was never really like a holy grail, like I loved it so much. It was definitely one of my more favorite foundations from the drugstore, but there was just something about it that I just didn't like. And I think that something was the fact that the Fit Me Matte and Poreless was so dry. And even though I have oily skin, I don't want to look dry and mummified. And I felt that's what I looked like whenever I had this on by itself. But this year, girl, I discovered the Fit Me Dewy and Smooth. This is for normal to dry skin, and I absolutely love this foundation. Now, having said that, the Dewy Smooth is not really a matte finish. I can wear it, and for maybe like 4 or 5 hours, I'm okay. But then after that, it all goes to hell. All the oils break through. All the oil, it's like a dam has been broken and all the oils come through. But I've discovered that if I mix in a little bit of the matte and poreless and a little bit of the dewy together, magic. And I like these two colors specifically together. So the dewy, I have it in the color 360 Mocha, and I mix it in with matte and poreless 338 Spicy Brown. I love these two colors together. In the summertime, I put a little bit more of this guy to get a little bit more chocolatey. In the wintertime, I add a little bit more of this guy just to get a more yellow in it. Amazing. I'm NC50 for reference in MAC. These two colors together, if you're NC50, you're looking for like a good mix for your skin, try those. When I'm telling y'all the drugstore has been giving it to me this past year, the drugstore has been giving it to me this past year. This next foundation has mixed reviews. Either people really like it or people don't care for it. I'm one of the people that really likes it, obviously, because it's in my favorite video. But I like this foundation. I have been wearing it non-stop by itself, mixing it with other foundation. I absolutely love it. It came out pretty recently, and I did a full review on it. So if you guys are interested, I will have it up in the iCards for you guys to go see the full review on this foundation. But this is the Maybelline 24-Hour Foundation, the Super Stay Full Coverage Foundation. This is what it looks like. Absolutely love this foundation. The shade range is a little in my opinion. I have one in the color 355 Coconut, which really is supposed to be in between these two colors, but it's not. It's a little bit more orangey than what I would like. I wish it was a little bit more just on the yellow side and not as orange, but I would take it. I absolutely love this foundation for the price, the coverage, the long wear. It's amazing. I absolutely love it. It works well with my oily skin. It works well with a lot of my primers. It works well with my setting powders. For a drugstore foundation, this is really good, and I know if a high-end company would have came out with this foundation, it would have cost $50 and up dollars. So this foundation, I feel like is really worth its price. I absolutely love it, and it comes with a pump. Can I get an amen? All right, the last foundation we're gonna be talking about is going to be a oldie but goodie. I have been wearing this foundation for years and years and years. Those of you who are familiar with my channel know that I've worn this foundation a lot. Like, it's one of my staples, one of my favorites. I will always love this foundation, and that is the Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Foundation. I used to wear another color, but she came out with this color called Deep 78 Neutral. Deep 78 Neutral is basically my skin tone in a bottle between the months of May and September. basically my skin in a bottle. The L'Occitane foundation is a full coverage foundation. I wouldn't really call it super matte. I feel like it has more of a satin finish. So I kind of feel like it'll work for every skin type. Just make sure you prime and moisturize accordingly. Absolutely love it. But if you want to take this up to the next level, if you have the Lancome Teint Idole foundation, mix it in with your Kat Von D and thank me later. Just do it. I'm not going to tell you what it does. Just do it and you will be absolutely in love. This is probably my 5th bottle I've bought since this particular foundation came out, but I'm really glad that she extended the range a little bit more. I still feel like Kat Von D has a little bit more work to do as far as it comes to her shade range. Her shade range is not the best. I think she just needs to go back to the drawing board and actually swatch the foundations on deeper skin tones, because I feel like even though some of the colors are good, some of the colors are just like, girl, like what were you thinking? Is this clay or is this foundation? So yeah, absolutely love this. Great foundation. All right, guys, so those are my top foundations that I reach for the most and my favorite for the year of 2017. Let me know down below what foundation you guys love. I'm gonna run into the room, change into another top, maybe change my hair a little bit, and then we're gonna jump on to the next favorite. Also, before you leave, make sure you click right up here to go check out my previous favorites video, which was my eyeshadow favorites. So best eyeshadows of 2017. Click in the iCards, it will take you right to it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Smooches, and I will see you guys in my next one.